I guess that's the indicator to let me know that we're live. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Mario's Kingdom. We have Danie again.
Yay!
Yay. This time we are making some not body butter. We're making face cream. We're making mermaid face cream. I forgot to turn on my chat. Hold on.
Oh no.
Stream manager. Okay. Here we go. My bad. My bad. Okay. So today we are making mermaid face cream with the Cowcum. How did it?
Kokum?
Kokum. That's right. We had to look it up because I want to say it right. Kokum. Kokum butter. So this is really good for the pores. Um, and I think if I remember correctly, it was a good. Now the cornstarch is good exfoliant, and it's also going to help us not have some greasy feeling to the lotion or to the face cream. I'm gonna say lotion this whole time. I mean face cream. Okay. And let's just actually start getting into it. So let's grab our gloves and adjust our camera, and you guys can see what we're going to do. And as you can see, we're live from here, but also we're gonna have some stuff for later.
It was spicy too.
A little surprise. Alright, so if you could measure me a cup, a fourth a cup. Use my half cup thing and measure between half and a full of beeswax. So I don't do a full.
So you want me to do a fourth a cup of this? Right. That's half.
Yeah, yeah. So just a little over half. So you don't have to be like 100% on the ball. And then we're also gonna get our water turned on. We have a lot less water turned on, Danie. I had too much water on last time, and it
you
started.
overboiled it?
Yeah.
Does that look good?
Yes, it does. Perfect. So we have about that much in of our half a cup, and we're going to melt the beeswax first because it takes longer to melt, and we don't want the shea butter to get too hot. Actually, I think so. Since we're not using the African shea butter, why don't we use more beeswax? Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah, because there we go. Perfect. All right, and then set it on its I'd say it's front because there's a little hole right there. All right, and then we're just gonna spread out our beeswax pellets so that way we can get it to melt pretty fast. I have it on like a medium high right now. I will turn it down so that way it doesn't need to be roaring all the time. Once we get a good meltage with the beeswax, we're pretty hot, so everything else melts pretty fast. We're gonna do a cup of this. This is hard, so you may need to use the spoon. And here, let me get. Are you comfortable right there? Alright, so we're just gonna give this a little stir, and I got a little dollar store spatula to kind of have an extra thing to stir.
Why does it have to be hard?
I know. And the shea butter's like that too. Yeah. The beeswax would be even harder.
We're just doing this, I guess.
Beeswax is harder, so that's why I get the pellets. Oh, I gotta put these glasses on. I can't see.
This is going to take a century.
That's alright. It doesn't matter if you break too much of it up anyways. You can also use this for conditioner. You can use it for hair growth. You can use, oh gosh, there were so many things.
Shit, I think it makes something just for my hair.
Yeah, I mean, I would like to try to get maybe 2 more products out of this, before I have to buy more. But we'll see, because this I think we're really going to like on our face, especially since it's supposed to help clear pores. You know what? Keep that whole chunk that you have right there.
Mhm.
Yeah, let's put that in here too.
I'll put it in.
Yeah. All right. So we got. I would say, if it was all melted down, it would be a little over a cup, maybe a cup and then an eighth of a cup. Oh wait, I don't want to put that in yet. Woo! I always do that. I always do that. My bad.
My bad.
My bad. My bad. I did that. Well, yesterday I remembered not to melt the shea butter. I had it all in here before the beeswax,
Yeah.
and I'm happy I remembered before I put the beeswax in there, because it would have been a little messy.
Why?
It just takes longer for that to melt, so if this would kind of like burn in a sense if you have that going too long.
Oh.
Yeah. Whew. Alright, so it got most of it out. We're gonna put the heat up a little bit so we can get it to melt a little bit faster. Yeah, let's get going. Come on. Alrighty, let's get going on this mermaid face cream.
Let's go.
Oh, I think, yeah, I hear it bubbling now. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you can kind of see it starting to melt a little bit. And remember, once you have a lot melted, you can kind of take it off of the burner and let the rest of the pellets melt. You just don't need it to be more hot than what it needs to be. And then it's gonna get cooler faster too. Alright, okay, so next, while we're waiting, in the cup, oh wait, no, we're using the cup right now, actually. Let me get this liquid measuring cup. And we're using gloves, so that way we don't get the whole kitchen oily, ourselves oily. And also so that way we're just as clean as possible. Okay, in here, a total of a cup of those 3 oils. Eee, no, don't do that.
So you want me to split it between 3?
Yeah. Alright, we're gonna turn that down because we don't like that.
A total of a cup? That's a lot.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good amount. So I guess a third of each. Actually, wait a second. How many ounces is that? Oh wait. Oh yeah, that's perfect.
2.
Okay, so do a fourth of each. So 3/4 of a cup. And remind me to write that down too. So we're going to do a 1/4 a cup of grapeseed oil, a 1/4 a cup of avocado oil, and a 1/4 a cup of almond oil. Perfect. Ooh, look at all that oil. Look at that oil. Look at that healthy oil. Man, I got really excited about that oil.
You sure did, bro.
Wow.
Look at that oil.
Look at that oil.
Look at
All right.
that oil in my hand is.
Ooh, that dog did not like that. Okay, well, while we're waiting, put a spoon.
A spoonful.
A spoonful of sugar, hope some medicine go down.
Of what?
You're going to do a tablespoon-ish of the zinc, and actually all 3 of those.
Okay.
The zinc, the soy lecithin. I don't know if I'm even bothering to use that correctly.
Probably not.
Alright, let's throw that in there.
Is that about, you said?
Yeah, that's perfect actually, because there's no true measurement to this. All of this is kind of just like follow your heart with what you put in there. Measure with your heart.
Sweet.
Alright, we're getting the butter and the beeswax to melt together before we really add anything else. And then we'll add the oils, the grapeseed, the almond, the avocado. Actually, let me get this up here a little bit because
my head is just
bothering me.
Get down. Itchy. Okay. Whew. Whew. Crisis averted.
Alright. And then a good amount of the beeswax has melted. And now not the shea butter, the kokum. Am I saying that correctly?
Kokum?
Kokum.
Okay.
I will get it right one of these days. I really hope so.
Is correct, so.
Well, I think you're correct because that's how I looked up. I think I looked up the pronunciation correctly. All right. So, and you don't have to worry about that being perfect because we're gonna strain it anyways.
Sift it.
Yeah, thank you. Shift it. Do you need a hairpin? You good?
No.
I have a hair bonnet.
I have a.
But it's plastic.
It'll
It'll make you look crazy. Yeah. So we're just waiting for this to melt. Do. Okay, so that's measured out, and honestly, that's all that we can measure out right now. So if you want to throw the little measuring things into the sink. And honestly, did you already put the spoon in the sink? Give me a little bit more cocoon butter, like just break me off just a tad. Like this much right there.
Okay.
Mainly because we're not using the African shea butter, and I do want a little bit of an amount of the face cream. I know I'm not going to be using a lot of the face cream, but Danie's going to use the face cream, and her family's going to use the face cream. And I might give a couple free samples to some people. So, a little bit. Thank you. And then that can go in there. I can't really close that very well, or it was because there was too much in there. Alright. I wish you would stop. Stop in the name of love before you break my heart. Did you know I was gonna sing that?
No.
Alright,
That's what I was gonna say.
and then there is, where is it? Do you mind putting the beeswax in there?
Sure.
Alright, we are melting. Ooh, it gets warm over this. It sure does.
Sure do.
Where'd that solar come out? Howdy, y'all.
Oh, that was bad.
I know, that was horrible.
Oh.
Alright, so we can put these other oils away as well.
Where do you want this stuff to go?
That can honestly just sit in there nicely.
Sure.
Along with the turmeric.
Look at the mess.
Look at that message. Okay.
It's almost unmelted.
It is, which I think it's pretty safe to say. We can take this off and move. Actually, you know what? We'll move on this side of the camera.
What do you want me to do?
Just stand right there. You're fine.
Okay.
Actually, let me get my gloves.
Like
What did you say?
are you gonna put the bowl over here?
Yeah.
You want like a thingy down? So it doesn't burn your placemat things, cutting board things.
Yeah, that was a good idea. Oh, and look at that. It's all melted by the time we got back.
Nice.
There we go. And we are finished with this. So let me pour this down the... Ooh!
Yeah. Careful though.
Alright.
That would hurt.
Yes, it would. Alright, it's okay that we're letting it cool a little bit. It doesn't need to directly get the oils. But it doesn't need to cool for that long either. So if you don't mind, here is the spatula. And here, if you don't mind pouring in the oil for us. And we'll leave the guy with the gloves right here for right now. And also, ooh, that's hot right there. Put this right here. There we go. Alrighty, and just keep stirring that in. Looks good, looks good. Ooh, camera's got a nice angle too.
You're welcome.
Now, if you don't mind stirring while I feel like my phone's going off. It's not. Do this. Yep. So watch how it becomes like a clear liquid. Now the zinc, last time when I added it in, it thickened to a point where it just wasn't clear anymore. So I'm gonna put that in there. So right now we have the mixture of the turmeric, zinc, and the soy lecithin. So that way we have some bonding. We have some anti-inflammatory properties. A lot of anti-inflammatory properties actually. And that's why we use this, because we don't want all these little pebbles of hard powder into there, because that's just going to make it harder to actually make sure everything has as much shared between it, so you have a nice consistent product and you don't have a big old clump in the middle of the jar and it's just like
dry clump of shit.
Right, it would just be gross. But you see how it like thickened to a thick color? Yeah, I used all of it. Okay. Alright. That looks really nice, guys. Zinc likes to settle at the bottom. So what I did last time is I transferred this into the silver bowl, and whatever was left in this bowl I put in this and made like a gravy, because it was just so, I don't know what zinc does, but it's kind of like super grainy and coarse, so it doesn't soak up completely. Like you'll see it in a second. And you'll understand what I'm trying to say. I may not be explaining it correctly. Alright. So, if there is a little bit of juice left, and by juice I mean liquid, after I pour it, I'm going to leave just enough in so that way the zinc has something to mix with. Because I don't want to pour all that zinc powder in there. Alright, so with that, could you just give that a really good mix? It'll start to turn white. Could you use that hand? Or like move a little bit so the camera could see?
Sure.
Yeah, I'll move. So now the zinc is mixing with the bottom of it, and I really don't know a roundabout way to do this. Actually, you know what? I should mix the zinc in. I don't know. I guess I'll have to do some research and try to figure out the best way to do that. But for now, I don't mind this way because I get to make sure that the rest of the zinc is used for the most part. Like it looks like better, right? Most of it's good.
Yeah. Sure. Oh.
Sure. Okay. So is the bowl too hot for you to touch?
It's a little hot.
Okay. Here. Do you mind scooping?
Sure.
Alright, so we didn't quite get. I don't remember what I did last night to get the rest of that zinc in there. Here, give it really good. Because it looks like there's a little zinc. Zinc. Alright, there we go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, and we're gonna actually wipe that clean after because to make 3 different colors today, it will be easier to use it that way. Okay. Alright, so now that we have it transferred in there, we're gonna let it cool-ish and freeze. Oh, okay, so honestly, if you could keep stirring it, we're just gonna keep stirring it for a moment. So we're in a coolish bowl. Oh, you know what would have been a really good idea? If I put the bowl in the freezer before this whole time and then did this. Oh, and I forgot the cornstarch.
Yeah, you did. Wow,
I forgot to write that down in my directions, that's why.
What did that happen?
I tried to be so prepared and I still forgot.
So
Actually,
if I do this, it like
you know what, since we're at this point,
kind of thickens a little bit.
yeah. We'll do this when we're at the mixer stage then. And it doesn't really matter when you add the cornstarch. I was watching a couple different videos. People added it at different times and they said they didn't really feel a difference of what it did. I saw some people add more when they thought they were done because the product still felt greasy. So it seems like it doesn't really matter when you add it in. It's just if you add it, it'll be less greasy afterwards. And the body butter from last night
What?
really wasn't that greasy, but I feel like
when you swirl it around.
it does. Yeah, the beeswax helps it dry faster. The body butter from last night was not that greasy, but I feel like if it had just a tad bit of cornstarch, it wouldn't be greasy. Period. Pardon. Let me open that.
Open what?
Oh no!
Nice.
Woo! Man, I should have just used the scissors like I was thinking.
Yeah, probably.
So when I am done, we will put that in the freezer for like literally 2 minutes. Ooh! And then we'll go on to the next step. Oh, man.
I feel like this is not doing what I thought it was doing.
What's wrong?
Then, like, I put it on the bowl and it, like, chills a little bit, but then put it back in here and it, like, the
Oh, because it's how hot it is. It's because of the butter.
Are we gonna put it in the fridge now?
Yep, you can put it in the freezer. We'll put it in the freezer for literally 2 to 3 minutes, if that.
Okay.
And there's a spot on the top shelf to put that on.
Yeah, 'cause this is hot.
Yeah, that's also the other reason. Yeah, freezer.
On top of the sausages.
Yes, on top of the sausages.
Okay. Don't put the sausages on the bottom. Stick. Don't fall. That would suck if it fell over and then it got all inside your freezer. Oof,
Oh,
I feel so
God.
bad.
Me too. Oh, that's a cute picture. Okay. Alright, so if you want to take off those gloves. gloves and we'll switch gloves.
Okay.
Alright, so
There's lots
let
of
me
gloves.
bring this back up because this is the camera that matters for now. Ooh, I am so weird. I am sorry, guys. Hey, Danie. Hey, Kyle. Alright, whew. Alright, it's a little hot. Alright, let me wipe out this bowl, but it was hot, so hold on. Actually, if you don't.
Ooh, don't break your stuff.
If you don't mind, just wiping that for me.
It's paper towel.
Huh?
Is that the paper towel?
Yes, please. Alright, cornstarch put away. There's that. I am so thirsty.
You know, me too. Horsey.
And while we're waiting, I'm gonna light my Carlec candle. I freaking love this candle. Smell.
What is it? That smells good.
Boulder's Gate,
Oh.
One Horn. So I found Ashbourne.
Yeah.
They make Boulder's Gate candles. And
It smells good.
yeah, it's smoke, spice, and vanilla.
I
Which
like it.
this is what's inspired me to make the lotion.
Yeah.
Because I was like, this candle smells so good.
No,
Right.
it does smell really good.
Right.
I like that.
I have nothing but good things to say about that candle. Like, it inspired me. It smells good.
Nice.
Right. And it's a 35-hour long candle.
Wow.
So it's not just
Where'd you get it?
a couple hours. TikTok.
Everything's on TikTok. Yes.
Yeah.
Is it a small business owner? Because you guys support them small business owners, man.
I'm pretty sure it's gonna be small business. Let's see. And I'll post their TikTok, or a link to them later.
I mean, yeah, now you got it.
Yeah, I mean, I've copied them in a couple things that I've made for them. Well, not made for them, made for myself.
Inspired by their thing.
Yeah. So I was like, wow. Ashbourne Candle Company. Let me turn the volume all the way off and go to their page. So like the Archdruid.
Ooh,
Yeah.
cool.
So that is Halcyon. And what does that smell like? Iris root, forest air, dried herbs. Green leaves. Oh, I bet that one smells good.
But it smells nice and earthy.
Yeah, because that one, like, smells so good to me.
That one smells like a cologne or something. It smells really good.
Have you watched Dakota play? Or
No.
have you played yet?
No.
No? Okay.
I haven't
But
either.
here's my candle.
Maybe next time we could play or something.
Yeah. Oh, let me like it too. And favorite it. Okay. Back to you guys. Back to...
I'm so thirsty.
Yeah, I know. Whew. Okay. So let me wipe this off as well. Oh, it came off. Oh, could you actually take that out of the freezer? It should be.
Oh, I forgot.
It is cool enough.
Probably.
And I forgot to get the mixer actually ready. So while we're waiting for the mixer to be ready, do you mind using that
Sure.
side? And we're going to move all of this for a moment. And I actually finished all
Ooh,
of
that
this.
was cool looking. So, what are you gonna do when they get rid of TikTok?
Well, I still post stuff on YouTube.
TikTok's the best. Bro.
I know. I really hope they don't get rid of it. I don't think they will end up getting rid of it, but you never really know.
Well, they said that,
But did I see something about the company trying to sue back because it like infringed on their rights?
I don't know. Honestly. I just know that, they were like, you can't have TikTok, blah 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 blah, and now they're like, well, it'll be okay as long as they sell it to like an American owner, and they're like, fuck you, I'm not doing that, and I'd be like, fuck you, I'm not doing that too.
Honestly.
So now we won't have TikTok soon.
My information gets stolen more by people in the US than it does by anybody else.
For real.
So, when you're telling me not to trust somebody,
Wait, plus
but you're the one that's...
I don't trust the government.
Right. Okay, so... Did I leave this over here?
Bro, oh my god. You want to hear a story?
Yeah.
So I was talking about like aliens and shit. So you know how like aliens are real and the government confirmed that and all
Yeah.
that. All right. Anyways, back to before that happened, like a couple months before that, like maybe 8 months or something like that. So anyways, before that happened, we were talking about aliens and shit, and I'm like, bro, yeah, I totally believe in aliens. I'm like, bro, I've seen like a UFO before, basically. And the guy's like, oh really? I was like, yeah, like, we've been driving down the road and like something was there, and then like it zipped right out of the anyways, I've got a small video of it. Anyways, and I was like, yeah, totally, I believe it in aliens. And he's like, well, the government says there's not. And I'm like, okay. He's like, why would the government lie to us? I'm like,
Why would they not?
Sure, yeah. Okay.
My bad.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna put this
He was
on
like
here.
19, but I'm like still like I didn't think the government was like
This bad?
like no I did. Like I was just saying I didn't think highly of the government because I knew that the government lies to me because I'm not naive and shit. But
well, there's no one there to really care about telling us the truth, anyways.
because I'm like I don't trust shit the government says, and I've always been like that.
When have they actually put our best interest into account? Alright. Now we got cleaned up a good amount. And this can be... Here we go. Alright, we're supposed to add something right now before. Alright, so we let it cool a good amount and freeze, and Danie stirred it up a good amount. So now we're going to add our health oils, which include, you want to stand right there and add these in?
Oh, sure.
Which includes, and you can put it in the camera,
Yeah,
it takes a second to focus. Oh, I guess not, you did it perfectly.
I'm just perfect.
Dan,
I'll tell you.
Alright.
How much have I put in?
Oh, let's put on our gloves, I forgot.
My hands.
My hands!
Remember?
My eyebrow!
I'm dead.
Are you
Bro.
shocked that I remember
Bro.
exactly what?
I always think of that.
I to this day, whenever I'm like, I gotta
God.
do my eyebrows.
My eyebrow! Bro, so, you guys don't know, but me and Kyle were sitting waiting for our bus, because Kyle used to live with me for a while. And we were sitting there waiting for our bus, and Kyle was by the window looking out for it. And Kyle... Kyle looks at me and goes, my eyebrow! Talking about his unibrow.
Yeah, because I had a pretty decent unibrow, and, you gotta pluck that crap. Dang. Alright.
Anyways, how much am I putting in?
So a couple drops. Like, it takes a second to kind of actually get in there. So, too much isn't gonna hurt. But I just do, like, count to 3. Alright, and we're doing vitamin E for just overall health benefits. Vitamin E is just good overall. It's kind of like lavender of essential oils. Alright, and then next we're going to do, ouch, 6 pumps of the cellulite soothing oil.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And mainly because that is grapeseed, eucalyptus, lemon, and grapefruit oils. So those are all carrier oils, so that's good. And then some rose hemp oil. We are going to do
How much?
Ooh, excuse me. I just kind of keep the thing in there and skirt it up into however much that is. Actually, you know what? Why don't you do two of the do the whole thing of that?
All that?
Yeah, and do another one.
Another one.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say there you go because it kind of does half. It doesn't really fill up all the way. So we did a whole what do you call it? Dropper of the rose hemp, and do the same thing to the black seed oil.
Yeah.
So cool thing I learned about the black seed oil, which I think I learned maybe from Kendra, I think. She said that the turmeric is activated with black seed oil, or well, black seeds. So that's going to give whatever turmeric does, which is anti-inflation.
Inflammatory.
Yeah, anti-inflammatory. I always have trouble with that word. So it kind of just enhances everything. And before I forget, we're also going to do a scoop.
Are we doing this raspberry seed?
No, we're going to do that after this mixes up a good amount.
Okay.
We're going to do the smells after because it's got to cool a little bit more.
Okie dokie.
Alright, and then we're going to do... Oh, I almost directly put this in. Where did I... Oh, crap, it's right there. I have a clean one, actually.
So, are we mixing ours separately? We got 2 cents here.
So this is not really a scent.
Oh.
This is good for... I wrote it down. It's like on top of one of the pages, but anti-inflation. I can't speak ever.
Inflammatory?
Yeah.
Mm.
Alright, so got my sifter. And put in some cornstarch. There we go. Alright. Oh, there's red in there. Can you wipe the inside of that out, please? Oh, cornstarch just gets everywhere. Jesus. Oh, God. Oh, well, now at least I understand why they use it, because it gets rid of all the grease. Ooh, we gotta dry that off before it goes in. No water in here. Ew.
Yes.
Oh, what
Wow.
happened there? Okay.
I don't know. You're cleaning.
Oh.
Dirty little bitch. you.
Probably like oil, I guess. I know.
Change my gloves.
I mean, I put it through the dishwasher. That's weird. Okay.
I don't know. It looks like charcoal. Did
It
you
did.
do
I
some
don't
kind of
know.
charcoal thing?
I don't know. No.
Really, I don't know.
Alright. So, that is now ready. And Danie, would you like to do the honors? First, you use this to lift it up.
Oh,
and
yeah.
then 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Locked in place. Oh, you turn it off again. It will rip your hand off pretty much.
I know. Yeah.
It is not forgiving.
I've had a mixture before. I know.
Why you talk to me like I'm a car?
I'm not a baby.
I'm not about that. What was I about to do?
I don't know.
Oh, it's putting stuff on. Alright, so that's next. We use this. We use this. Alright, in a couple spins, we're gonna put that back in the freezer for a couple moments. And then we're gonna just keep going back and forth, but every time we go back and forth, we're going to add something. So the next time we add will be the raspberry seed oil, and the copaiba oil, COPAIBA. that is
Kyle's
going.
illiterate. We don't wanna. Don't ask him how to say words.
Yeah, please don't. It helps soothe arthritis symptoms, and it's similar to CBD.
Very cool.
Alright, also, I need to write down to freeze,
Oh wait, that's me. I feel so
mixing.
stupid.
And you use, I would say like a cup and a half of the butter, because you used a little bit more than the cup. And then I asked you for a scoop more, or no, like a cup and an eighth, or a cup and a fourth.
Yeah, more like a cup on the floor.
And for beeswax, I would say you did
We
at least a half.
we did a half a cup because I just pretty much did exactly how much I did the first time.
And then the oils, we did a fourth a cup each. Alright, that was 15 of those.
I think I may have added a little bit more for zinc, but
Okay, that's fine.
unintentionally. You didn't give me a tablespoon. You gave me a tablespoon.
Oh yeah, I gave you like a spoon.
Yeah.
But that's what I wanted to do. Like pretty much that.
Alright, so when do you want the mixing to be done to go into whatever else we have?
Yeah, we can calm down in the mixing now and put the bowl back in the freezer.
Where's the fucking thing?
Oh, it's a yeah. That's oh wait, hold on. I got something for that. Oh, it's the Star Wars thing. Which is right here. There you go.
There you go.
Yeah, it kind of like fits perfectly in there.
And where is this going?
In the freezer.
In the fridge. Freezer.
Freezer.
In the fridge.
In the freezer. In the freezer.
I keep wanting to say fridge.
When I say freezer, you say fridge. Freezer.
Fridge.
Freezer.
Fridge.
Okay. I had my moment now. Alright, so you know what? We're gonna let that sit for a couple minutes. So if you want to take off your clothes, or if you have a problem taking them on and off, you can just keep them on. I don't really
I'd
care.
rather take them off.
Yeah, I'd rather take them off too. Okay,
I have to
so
wear them all throughout the day for changing diapers and stuff, so it's not a problem.
5 to 30 mins. Alright, we mixed in all of our oils.
So I'm guessing Dakota figured out the other answers to reading.
Well, thank God he did.
Thank God, because I literally had to tell him to Google it, and then he's like, I couldn't find it. So I had to Google it. And guess who found it? Within like 3 seconds. Because I typed in the exact question, and I got the exact answer. It was weird.
Weird.
Also, it said it on the text. But whatever. What do I know? Oh, I got cramps.
I don't know how to say this, but I like that it has the word bell. Or belly. Bella.
I don't know.
Okay, so after it comes out of the freezer, we're going to do these three. Then we're going to mix it, put it back in the freezer, and then we're going to do that a couple of times until we get to the consistency and the lightest color possible. Because if we do it too soon and keep whipping it, the colors that we put in will fade. So we gotta make it as light and whipped as possible before we add those in.
What's it?
Right.
What's it?
And that's there right now, so if you wanna take a seat you can, because I know you're probably tired.
I am tired. I had a long day of work.
Ooh, look at your feet.
I'm not getting paid for this. Don't look, I'm indecent.
I'm not paying you for that.
Just feel like the views skyrocket.
You're right. Like, Kyle, you suddenly have 600,000 views. What are you doing? Danie's feet.
Oh. Hey, I get some of that money. I get some of that money.
Ooh, yeah, well, I would have to have you in more videos.
The camera just happens to be pointed down at the feet.
Always. No, you know what? I'll have, so, ooh.
There's lotion at the top of the video. But like 90% of the video's done. Uh-huh.
I can hook up another camera on the iPad that is just on the feet. Oh, I wish there was a fan in here. Whew. And not this, because this would be too loud. Alright, so we are done sifting everything. What did you say?
Nothing.
I don't need that spoon anymore, I'm pretty sure. Don't need these anymore.
I wish it was Friday.
I'm not trying to rush my weekend.
I'm sorry your weekend's weird, okay?
Yeah, true.
I've worked all week and I'm tired.
So there is one bowl. There is two bowls.
That's my banshee noise.
You kind of sound like Beetlejuice. The lady. Actually, this is when they're walking through the hall and scaring Lydia. Exactly. Exactly. Let me try to wipe off that powder too, because that cornstarch got everywhere.
It did.
Like, wow.
That was funny. That was funny.
Did you notice if all of these were open or not?
If all of those open.
These colors?
I opened them.
Oh, okay. You made sure they were all open?
Yeah. I wanted to see the color, and I
As long as they
did.
were open.
I did see the color, and it was very pretty.
They are so pretty.
It was like the outside did not do justice because I opened it up and was like, ooh, this is pretty.
They're the ones I use for the epoxy.
Nice, yeah,
Yeah.
they're pretty. I like some a lot.
Okay, so there's that, and that.
Chinese burp.
Yes, that was a Chinese burp.
Well, I just had a Chinese burp.
Okay.
I brought some that tastes like Chinese burp.
Turn off. Actually, we can put these right here. Because that's next.
Man, I really wish we could listen to music.
I know, me too. I gotta figure out. Well, once I get
We
like.
could sing our own songs.
Sing a song. Exactly.
Exactly right.
Ooh, it is hot.
Ugh.
Let's
My
see what's going on.
back. What's going on in the world? What's going on? What's up? What's up? What's going on?
I gotta keep it above the camera.
Ooh, we gotta keep up with the camera. What is it? What is it? Plus.
40,000.
Ooh, look at you go, Kyle.
There's one more.
The fucking turkey cobble call. Ugh, that's cool, man. Nice.
That's my total so far.
Nice.
know,
Look
I
at
know.
you. That's a lot.
Yeah, I gotta get more people to get onto the YouTube channel though. Thank you. Alright. A couple more moments in the freezer and then we'll do our next step.
Any drama lately? Other than work drama? I'm not like drama you can spill about.
Oh,
You're like, I don't know.
I don't know. Besides, no,
No.
I got nothing.
What about off camera?
take that out of the freezer. We'll get to the next step. We'll get moving along. Get that moved up and over there. So normally I have to give it a slight mix before I add the next step.
Do you have it?
No.
Where? I can't see it. Me too short.
I know, I have to like...
Oh, I see it. There we go.
No, you gotta...
No, oh, that's not it.
There you
Okay,
go.
there we go.
Oh, let's put on our gloves.
Oh, yes. Get in there. Get on there. Ooh. They went on it. Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. Oh. Come here. I want better gloves, but... Ooh, I lost the glove! It's gone.
And I'm singing.
She's out of our hands.
Are we adding anything first?
No, so you wanna put it on like 2 to 4 and just give it a little bit of something, and then.
Give me some.
All right, now you can turn it off and add these. So we're going to, what do you got?
What's this?
I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but
Something.
Kabia. We're gonna use the Kabia, the stuff that's identical to CBD.
How much do you want me to drop in?
10 to 15 drops.
A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, a 6, a 7, a 8, a 9, a 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Perfect.
Okay.
And then we're going to do the raspberry seed oil and do. Now that one is actually with no dropper in it. Yeah. So imagine you doing 15 drops, or you know what? You can kind of just put some in there and put it in.
Well, that's, I don't know how many drops are.
I know it's kind of hard to see.
We'll just do that. That sounds about right. Sure. You know, it's not a science, guys.
There is no science. We're just following our hearts. And then
as much as I want of this.
Yeah, and I'm not sure how to pronounce what this is. But I will put I'll get a picture of this in here somehow later.
Oh, it smells so good. Smell it. Here,
Oh, it smells really good. Yeah, put it in the camera. So
it smells so good. Oh, wait, hold, wait. That's too close. I don't know. Yes? No?
What did you say?
Maybe so. That's too close.
Oh,
I'm still
if you
just
hold
putting
it
it
still
closer.
For a second after you get it there, it will focus.
I know, but it's like there's a glare and then.
Oh, and then
Yeah, whatever. I tried.
And then put your hand behind it. It will focus after a second.
Ooh, that it is.
Yeah, I had to figure that out.
I'm gonna add like a little bit more. This just smells so good.
All right.
It reminds me, like, I don't know. It kind of smells like. Just good. I don't
Something like what a mermaid would smell like?
know. I guess so.
Okay. Now we're gonna start to mix this until we pretty much almost are way. Sir. Oh, we're gonna put that all the way up too. soon as you moved, you were like, I got a great spot right next to you. We're moving like halfway across the street.
Nice going.
I just can't believe this was the only like decent area.
So why is it yellow? I forgot it totally turned yellow. When did it turn yellow? Oh, the turmeric. Oh, the soy mixing?
But it'll be okay.
What kind of change the color of it? This may look okay. This will probably look more green. This will probably just look more orange. What is purple and yellow? Man, I can't believe I just realized it was yellow. It's been yellow for like 20, 30 minutes, yeah. That's not take a little bit. Because that's not even close to being completely mixed yet. I might just put this in the freezer for a minute. And by a minute, maybe like 5 minutes. Yeah, we need to be a lot cooler. Just trying to rush the process.
Yeah, I mean.
Last night was almost 3 hours.
I said I gotta go bed sometime.
Oh yeah, I know.
Get me up at 6 a.m. Get me and the kids ready.
I wonder next time if I don't use the soy lecithin but still use the turmeric.
I think it's probably pretty yellow.
It would.
Turmeric is very
Yellowing. Yeah. Oh, you know what? They're not looking at anything.
I'm sorry, viewers. Is anyone viewing?
It says there's 2.
There's people watching us?
Yeah, I know.
Weirdos.
I know. They're watching the weirdos. And typically a couple people will watch when I start like editing my video.
Yeah.
Because it'll like stop popping up and people be like, oh, there's something going on. Yeah, 2 viewers.
Wow. Hi. Oh, wait, they're all over
Oh yeah, they're over here. Hi guys.
Hi. Thank you for joining us. It has been so great. We have done so much.
We
Like,
sure have.
mix it all together.
Oh, you know what? I wonder. Oh no, you know what? It'd be just as. I was thinking about putting ice in a bowl, but it's pretty much the same.
Right, that's the equivalent without hard work. Oh, Kyle.
I wonder if I put ice under there while it's mixing to keep it cold while it's going.
But then you have to have like, what are you gonna put the ice in? Because that has to be like a shallow bowl or pan or something.
Or a cheesecake pan.
Or a cheesecake pan. I mean, you could try it. There's no harm in trying, I guess, huh?
Right? Because I mean, like if it stays cold.
I don't know if you'll be able to put that underneath it though. Because it says to like here probably. Just, it'll be okay. Just leave it in the freezer for a little bit. Don't make it too complicated.
Yeah. Calm down, Kyle. Calm down. Alright. You wanted to try those nose pore strips? That only takes a couple minutes.
Yeah, I do. I love doing nose pore strips.
And I haven't
Get
done
all
that in a while.
Gross shit out. And then I like to look at it afterwards. Be like, oh my god, look how gross my nose was.
Oh, yeah. Alright, so, surprise! We are going to do nose pore strips while we're waiting. So that way we can give you a little something while we're doing.
Plus, like, we
Nothing.
gotta be entertained as well. So.
I know. I'm bored.
Right.
That's the main reason. I'm bored.
Right. I'm bored. I need something to do.
Okay. I'll let you go first. Now
We can't talk gossip.
Right. Now I saw somebody heat this up, and hold on.
Put your, it's this. The sticker.
One day you'll never see. I don't care. All right. So I saw somebody say you're supposed to warm it up, but I don't really care to warm it up, and it worked equally as fine last time. It got a lot out, so I don't really care. But are your hands? Oh yeah, our hands are clean.
Yeah.
So
Clean hands.
it first
Okay,
looks
so.
weird, but just go ahead and rub it on your nose.
Okay.
I'll let you do that. Just do it
Ooh.
as best as you can here.
Pasty.
Yeah, it surprised me at first too, actually.
So.
Yep, just kind of spread it on your nose. And then use the paper to
Does it look okay?
yeah, I would go a
Okay.
little bit higher if you. I mean, I do because my glasses sit there. And then I was able to get a nice full one right here, but I think it might be a better idea to actually rip it. They're like long enough to cover a good amount of space, but they don't cover everything you want, or at least I don't because I got a big nose. Just put the paper on however it's easier for you to put on.
Okay, I was gonna do that, so.
I was gonna do that anyways, so shut the hell up.
So shut up. Some paper on my big old nose.
Yeah, and surprisingly, that's probably like 2 or 3 pieces. You don't realize it until you actually like put it on your nose and you take your finger away, and it's like still stuck. Oh, and then I use this end to like pat my nose with the paper, so that way it would like kind of stay.
Get it right in there.
Oh, I never thought about that. Oh, that's because of this. I'm not gonna do that.
Oh.
This helped me get in my creases and not actually touch it.
It's okay. I've already
Okay.
touched it. The damage is
Well, it's
done.
not just touching it, but like every time you touch it, the paper wants to move away. Maybe that's why you're supposed to warm it up, but I don't know how many times it would be okay to warm this up. And it's not like it really came with directions.
Let's see. Will that look good? Yeah, looks great. I gotta like paper shade my nose.
That's exactly what I said.
out of here. Okay. Okay, let's take how long?
You, it was 15 minutes, and then you
Okay.
rip it off.
That's fine.
So it is 8:48. So when I finish mine, we will take the lotion out of the freezer, and then we'll do some mixing,
Yeah.
and then we'll mix that until it's time to rip these off, because that by then it should.
Oh, that's gonna bother me, but it'll be fine.
What's gonna
Did you
bother
set a
you?
timer?
No, I didn't set a timer. Oh, it smells like white
Hey
out.
Siri, yeah. Can you set a timer for 15 minutes? Thank you. Oh my god. So last night I was like, hey Google, play rain sounds, right? Oh no, it was Alexa because we have Alexa in our room. Anyway, so I was like, hey Alexa, play rain sounds. And it was like it interrupted me and it didn't start playing it and it started talking and I was like, oh my god, just shut the fuck up. And it was asking if we wanted to set a routine at 9:30 to just start playing rain sounds every night. And Nicole's like, yes. And I was like, you know what? I would take that back. I'm sorry, Alexa. I was very rude. That is very convenient.
That's actually
I'm a
very
dick.
convenient. But you know what? Normally she's like, would you like to set up for the premium trial?
Yeah, exactly. Which is what I thought she was doing. And I was like, bitch, shut up.
Like, no.
Just do what I asked.
I do not want to set up for a premium trial. I can't even afford the Netflix trial anymore.
For real.
Subscription, whatever you call it. Honestly, do I even want it at this point? I ripped the paper.
We should have started lower and then moved up was extra.
It's like paper mache.
I'm paper showing my nose. I'm a pinata.
I am Pinata Boy. This is literally what I did last time.
Wow. Look at yours. And look at mine.
Do 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 do.
I'm dying. Look, my child did that to you. You're just like, and Frankenstein knows.
Get that shit in there. There we go. Oh, mother of Cracker Jacks. Alright, the rest will just wash off. Alright, you set an alarm though?
Yes.
Okay. Let me put this away, and if you would like to, if you want to get the lotion out of the freezer.
Oh yes, let's check on that. Where is it? Oh, it's below it. And go on you.
Yeah, it's kind of a hard push.
Why is
You want me to get it?
Yeah, why is it so difficult?
I don't know. That looks like the consistency that we really want, though.
Here, let me. Oh. Okay, maybe not.
Perfect. And then 10. Perfect.
From this angle, looks like you're trying to get your titties in there.
I know. Oh, we're getting a little lighter. Alright, so we're gonna turn that down a little bit and then give it a stir around so that way some of the frozen can get mixed in there.
Sure. Maybe.
Mm-hmm. That's perfect. And if that's not working well, you can use this. This has a harder, I don't know, it can stir better.
Yeah, I know. I have them too.
Oh
Right,
yeah,
from
that's right.
Grandma.
You got them from Grandma.
Oh yeah, my box. Oh yeah, and I'll have to show you the body butter I got from TikTok.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Get off of me.
Oh, we forgot our gloves again. That's okay.
Yeah, we seem to forget that quite often.
Cool. Yay! It's getting to the consistency.
It's not fun. I could undo that thing, but I don't want to do that because I don't want to put it back on. Because why? I'm lazy. Because why? The Pavo. I love that guy.
What?
The guy goes, "You can't do this. You know why? Because you're Pavo."
Oh, jeez.
Have you seen him
I don't remember that.
on TikTok?
No, I don't think I've seen that.
Ugh, he's so funny. Next time I run across one of his videos, I'll send it to you.
Okay.
Before, TikTok gets banned in the United States.
Alright.
Right. Okay.
We like.
Let's move it back up. And stir.
Yeah. Look at that. We're almost there. We're very close. Life is Disney for me. Oh wow, this stuff is so buttery. Oh wow, this stuff looks so good. Yeah, I think definitely next time if I put the bowl in the freezer first, it will speed this process up a little bit. I mean, it doesn't need to be sped up, but like I wouldn't mind if it was a little bit.
Yeah.
Alright. We'll do a couple more minutes of that and then we'll put you back in the freezer. before that warms up too much.
I was gonna say, it does look like it warmed up a little bit.
We're gonna put that back in the freezer, please.
Just simmer for a couple minutes.
Yeah. I can't let it get too warm. I gotta remember to not let it get too warm, and that the mixing actually kind of warms it up too.
Yeah. I'm putting a hot candle over it at least.
Oh, you know what? I never even thought about that. So we're just gonna have to deal with that emptiness for a minute. I think there's anything to really speed this up other than just putting it in the freezer.
Just waiting.
Waiting. How much long? Oh, about 5 minutes for me. Well, I don't have any more product to do right now. There's not enough for Last time I was just kind of like chilling off the air.
Why do you go live?
I don't know.
You could just record it and like edit it out, everything out later.
It takes so much work.
I mean, you still have to sit there and edit it anyways.
Yeah, that's true. But it's raw. I get those raw moments. Because, you know, I would just like record and then restart. And then restart and be like, oh, that's not good enough. I feel like that would take me 5 times longer. I'd be like, these videos aren't good enough. My eye is like slightly off right there. This needs to hurry up because I needed to get going.
What is that?
I put the thing in the freezer while I'm mixing thing. Get as cold as possible.
Do you think we'll be able to be done in like half an hour?
Yes, I'm gonna try my best to do that. And out the door.
Yeah.
Whether how whipped this is or not.
I think you need a new mixer. Or something.
Yeah, I don't know why it does that.
happen.
You want to peel it off?
Oh yeah, right now?
Yep, it's been 15 minutes. So we're gonna peel them off.
Huh?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh. Nice. Is that better?
Yeah, I can almost never.
I wanted a full piece. Why would you do that to me?
Is it off right now?
Yeah, but it's up here. Keep the sides of this again. Give it a little bit more of a mix. And then we're going to start doing it all.
Oof, I guess my nose needed that.
Yeah. Oh wow, that felt good coming off too.
Yeah, that works really good. I feel like almost better than like the pore strips that I'm on. Cause I do my pore strips like every so often, but like, that dries faster.
Alright, now we're gonna just get it so that way it's smooth and all the same texture. It's not gonna go in the freezer anymore.
Yeah.
So it's not really whipping, but maybe it's the cocoa butter that doesn't really let it get whipped.
You got like a lot of oils in there.
Well, I put almost as many oils for the other one.
Then maybe it is the butter, whatever, cocoa something. Cocoa.
Oh.
Not cocoa.
Cocoa.
Should I marry Coco?
Okay. We're going to distribute this into 3 different bowls. Help if I can angle this a little bit better.
Zibbles. And we're gonna put the colors in.
Yep.
Fun.
Let me get all this product on the side so that way it's going to get all mixed.
Was it mixed? Is it mixed? And we'll see what colors they turn out to.
Mm-hmm.
Either way, I think it'll be cool. So, we're gonna use this one.
It's clumpy. That's okay.
It'll be okay.
It'll be okay. It'll all melt together pretty
Right.
much. Alright,
It's
so
very melty. It's literally butter. It's
That's
butter.
I'll scoop in there.
Butter. Here.
Bring that over too.
Let's do. Here's a scoop in here. There's a scoop in here.
Okay, that's enough for that.
And a scoop of that one. Yeah, that's good.
There,
This smells so good.
there. Okay.
It's almost like lemony, like kind of like berry, vanilla, but like not like super berry, like lemony berry. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. Interesting.
Like,
Alright, so if you want to start with that red bowl and put whatever color you want to go into there,
Alright, so we'll
maybe
start
opposite of pink, so that way you can kind of see it in the red bowl.
Okay. Then we'll start with the blue. We'll start with this shimmery. What the fuck's it called?
Chameleon.
Chameleon. It's so pretty.
Ooh, it is.
Yeah.
A little bit goes on. I don't know actually.
Well,
That should be good.
that looks. So, look at that glitter.
Yeah, you
That
can
is
always
so
add more
pretty.
if you need to.
I'm gonna add a little bit of blue,
A little razzle dazzle.
a little razzle dazzle, and a little bit of this teal to make more of a mermaid-ish color. Cause you know, I said mermaid, so things mermaid. Yeah, definitely really green.
Alright, here, I'll mix that while you start the next one.
Wow.
Oh, okay. We can do them little by little. Just
Won't
figured
take
you
that
want
long.
to do it faster.
Look at that.
Ooh.
Maybe don't need to add that other tealish color.
Yeah,
'cause
you'll
it's
just make a lot more of a green color.
Yeah, it's like a between lime and mint green. What would that color be? I don't know. A color. Either. It's a color. And it's green. And we're going for a tealish blue. So maybe more blue.
It definitely shimmers though. Ooh.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be nice and glittery. I mean, it's mermaid, so it's gotta be. So
Right.
okay, so
Ooh.
it's a color.
I like
Definitely
it.
green. It's definitely giving sea vibes for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I think we add a little bit more blue
Okay.
or the shimmery stuff too. Well, actually, you know what? I think that's enough shimmery stuff.
If that doesn't make it blue.
Okay, that'll definitely be blue now, or at least more close to teal. Very pretty. You know what? I'm not mad at the color. Even though I was going for like a blue, it's still very pretty. I love green. So I'm not mad at it. And like I said, like pretty much every color is mermaid. Just a bunch of bright or sea colors is mermaid. So I'm mad.
That is such a pretty color.
Yeah, alright, so there's that. Paper towel. I left my paper towel over there. You keep throwing it away.
My bad.
I keep leaving it so I have one. I don't have to keep
Oh.
from you. I'm trying to
Every
save
time I
you.
see one, I'm like,
I know,
ooh,
you're
a
just
paper
like,
towel.
you're like, trash. I'm like, bro.
That's my
You're like,
trash.
paper towels. That's my trash. I'm the trash man. Alright, so we did the blue. We'll do the pink now. It's going to be really orangey pink. So we're going to start with a lot of pink. I like it. And this color is
Ooh.
Mermaid. I don't know if I can get it or not. But it's fucking Mermaid, okay? So, trust me. It says it, even if you can't read it.
I know, sometimes I'm like, I'm impatient.
I don't know how people like do that. And they're like, looky here. And now I know why they do that though.
Mm-hmm.
Like people make fun of them all the time. They're like, and this is this. And you're like, yeah, but then you otherwise can't see it.
I learned.
So yeah, definitely like I thought, this is more of a orangey-ish color. It's, I don't know what that is.
Kind of looks like a fire orange color almost.
Like, I don't know, we're gonna have to add a lot more pink to that. Sorry, Kyle.
You're fine. I know, it was the yellow. I guess it's the turmeric and what else do we have? The soy lectin.
Yeah. Ooh, ooh, okay. There we go. Whoop. So let's see how this turns out. I don't want to add too much of your powder. Okay, I wasn't mad about the green, but this orangish color is kind of ugly.
Kind of beast.
Beastly. What would set off the orange?
Hold on, just keep going.
It's kind of like a nude color.
A what?
A nude color.
Ooh.
Like a nude-ish.
Nude mermaid.
Naked mermaid. That's what it's called.
Yeah.
The naked mermaid.
I am special. Pay no mind to the man behind the curtain.
Like it's not a bad color. Just not like
The
For
pink that
mermaid.
you were going after.
yeah. Not for my beautiful mermaid vibes. Yeah.
I don't have any more of those.
It's more like a rose gold.
Actually, I had something. We can just use those.
Anyways, and then am I using the big mixer bowl?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm just gonna get in here. No, I was gonna get you a new spoon. Just use those.
This one's gonna be a lot more fun to mix because it's a big bowl.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll see how this one goes. It's purple, so it might turn out brown. I don't know.
I don't know. We'll find out.
Stay tuned. We will see. So it's purple, but I also added this blue glittery chameleon powder, so it's giving something. It's giving seaweed. That's for sure. I'm gonna try add more purple, see what it turns into. This is all an experiment. Go going well, but you know. You like my green?
Yeah.
Yeah, so things turned into things. That turned into things. This is the green that we ended up with, because I don't think it's going to change much from that. Do you think I should add the purple to the pink and just make it all kind of like a green batch?
No.
No?
No. Because I got an idea.
What's that?
I'm gonna whip it one last time to make it a little bit lighter. And then while each one gets whipped, you're gonna pour it into its container.
Sounds like a lot of work. Because you have to clean that out each time.
Oh, you're kind of right with that. So you know what?
We'll
just
time.
hand mix it real fast to give it kind of like a slight whip, I guess.
It's already 9:20. Like, but it's already so late. Need help? Here, give me that.
Yep. Use the whisk. It's over there.
The whisk. You mean the hand mixer whisk?
No.
No, you want crack?
No, there's one over here by the air fryer.
Well, I just grabbed the spatula.
Here, let me see. Alright, you want to prepare one of those cups?
Yep. You have scissors for the.
Yep.
Got it. I'm dying. Oh god. That's fine.
Ooh, the bowl's a little slippery.
Ooh. Melts.
So melty.
It is melty. It's very melty. I'm wondering if maybe it'd be better on the body than it would the face.
Well, after it hardens, it will be better for the face. Let me find my scissors too. While you're doing that.
Okay. So that one's done. You want to go move to the next one? Or you
I'm
want to
gonna do that and you're gonna do this. I mean, you're gonna do this and I'm gonna whisk the next one really fast.
Okay. So how much do you want me to put in there?
Let's do try to do 6 of those.
I don't
Well,
know if
maybe
it will.
do 3 of those.
No, full?
No,
Let me
no,
take all of it.
just a little bit. Or what were you planning on doing? Like a full thing of each color? Or were you gonna mix it a little bit?
I know, we're just doing this. This is what we're doing now.
I'll have the other ones ready in a second.
I wish this was longer. Because it kind of just looks like that.
Aw. That's okay.
Okay, I don't think we should do it in the small ones. That way we can get some.
Okay.
Or what? Cause
That's fine.
there's like nothing. Let me try to spread this out on the bottom at least. Because it looks kind of poopy. Did not go for that cute vibe I was going for.
I know.
And those cups it kind of did because I had enough, and also they're small, and I don't have a lot of room with that bag. You know, if it was like a long bag
Yeah.
with a lot of it in it, it'd be better.
Yeah, I think if you want to skip the back part and just like put it in a spoon so that way you don't waste any in the bag.
Yeah, probably. We're getting that everywhere, bro.
My bad.
Are we just doing it in these two things then? These two vessels?
For the most part, just do a little pinch in there and there. Just so that way they see the color. So, oh, you're gonna use that? Okay, so this could be for the last thing. What?
No.
It doesn't come out the way we were planning, huh?
No. But it's, you know, you learn.
I
You do
think
stuff,
with
you learn
body
stuff.
butter, it might be easier because of the shape. African shea butter
Mm.
might give it that lightness that's able to pipe like that.
Yeah.
That might be. So next time we'll try that.
I agree. Oopsie. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of this orange in here. This orangey color we got going on. Just doesn't vibe with the rest of it. Yeah.
So weird. How they were expecting one color and we got completely different colors.
Yeah. Oh my god. Anyways. On to the next color.
We can put that completely separate if you don't really want
These
to.
are so
Oh, you just added all that blue to that
pretty.
prettiness. Oh man. Isn't that something?
Okay, well, you know what? It doesn't have to look pretty, even though it's in a pretty jar. In its heart, it's pretty, okay? It's got a pretty, what's the word?
Danie trying to be as nice as possible.
Like personality. It's got great personality.
She may not be a looker, but she's got a personality.
Exactly. She got personality. And you know what? If you're not gonna have one, at least you got the other. Alright. Our beautiful, 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 beautiful how divine this is. It's like, doesn't at all look like my 2-year-old just like mixed some shit together.
Alright, that's all I'm fitting in for right now.
Good, you haven't thrown in your paper towels.
Maybe one day.
Just look how divine. Who wouldn't want that on their face, you know? Just,
But if you saw it from the bottom, it doesn't look
See,
that bad.
that bottom color, I should have just done that all the way through. That was really pretty. Yeah, as soon as I saw that it was going to be like yellowy or orangish, I probably should have.
Change the color.
Yeah, but
That's
you know
alright.
what? It is what it is.
She's still a pretty girl.
She is. We'll have to see how she feels later.
Right. Alright, let me just put the camera up and then say goodbye. Cool. These off. See anything? Alright. Let me get the mouse over here. Let me see this. Whew. Alright, everybody. Woo! This is what we got. We got some pretty mermaid colors. Next time we'll work on sticking to a white base, because as soon as it turns yellow, that's when our color palette kind of changed a little bit. But that's okay. That's what these tests are for. Thank you everybody for joining. Thank you, Danie.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
This was a lot of fun again, and we'll do this again. And thank you for watching Mario's Kingdom. See you next time. Where's the camera?